An air quality sensor that can help you create a healthier environment. Let's check this out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm looking at this. This is the Foobot Air Quality Sensor, and it's really cool. It's a really detailed and accurate air quality sensor that gives you the ability to figure out how good is your air. So you can address things like, if we open the window, will the air quality in our house get better or worse? If I use this particular cleaner, does it put volatile organic compounds, VOCs as they call it, will it put VOCs in the environment? And then how long are they in the air? All that sort of stuff. So it shows you it with color and then with the height of the color in the backlight. So you can see here it's blue and it's all the way to the top. I have really good air quality in my house, but if it turned orange, that would be bad. If it turned orange and then was orange all the way up, that would be really bad. That would be, we need to figure out what's going on with our air quality and fix it. Now, where this really shines is when you pair it with the smartphone app. So there's a Foobot app, and as you can see here, here's my indoor air quality right now. I am at a 7 on a 1 to 100 scale. Lower is better. 7's really good. 42% humidity, 70.1 degrees Fahrenheit in here. It's really comfortable and healthy and clean environment. Now, I run a floor HEPA filter all the time, so I'm sure that helps scrub my air clean. But then the question is, what's the outside air look like? And it turns out that outdoor air in Boulder, Colorado is also really good. So that gets a score of 23. Now, you can also look at historical charts, so you can see, did something happen yesterday or over the week, or maybe over the course of weeks that is something I need to look at. So you can see last night, right around 8:30, my daughter was cooking dinner, and it introduced a fair amount of volatile compounds into the air, but they then quickly were pulled out of the air again, and our air quality went better. That's really cool. Now, there's 4 things this thing can sense. It can sense particulate matter, and those are fine particles that range from 0.3 to 2.5 micrometers, so really tiny. And then chemical pollutants. These are the VOCs I talked about, volatile organic compounds. These are bad things. You don't want these in your environment. These are things like formaldehyde, isobutane, toluene, methane, ammonia, things like that. You might end up with them in your environment as you're mopping or dusting or using a polishing spray or something. I'm on my mantle right here. But if those are persistent in your environment, you definitely want to figure out where they're coming from. And finally, it also tracks temperature and humidity. All the things that make up good air quality. And there's all sorts of documentation. Even the Environmental Protection Agency has some really interesting articles about indoor air quality and how important that is. Now, I have this at home. You could use this in the office too, and then you can answer the question, is our office environment what's giving me a headache every day, or is it my work? So that's really good. One more really cool thing is it hooks into the Nest ecosystem. So if you have a Nest thermostat or a third-party thermostat that works with Nest, then you can actually hook this up and you can do things like, when the air quality gets really poor, turn on the fan in the house to circulate the air better. So that's really cool. It's a really cool device. It's really well designed. There's no switches or buttons on it, for example. When you go to pair it, all you do is flip it upside down, and then it goes into pairing mode, and then when you're done, you just flip it back the right way, and you're good to go. That is really easy. That is a whole lot easier than the vast majority of devices. I'm really impressed with this. But before I tell you the price, let me ask if you can click on that subscribe button, because I sure appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. Cool. Now, the Foobot Air Quality Sensor will cost you $199 at foobot.io. At that price, this is probably not something you're going to use because you're just curious, but remember, you can also share this amongst family members or friends or people in an apartment complex if you're trying to isolate where is that smell coming from, where is that yucky air coming from, why is it there's so much carbon monoxide. You could use this in different rooms and in different apartments and try to isolate things down by crossing and comparing your data. So, really cool. I am definitely going to leave this running and just look over time, what does my air quality look like? Even seasonally, when there's a lot of allergens in the air, will this thing see them? I'll find out. Anyway, this is Dave Taylor. I am checking out my Foobot Air Quality Sensor, and I'll catch you in my next video.